I was grinning from ear to ear. I'm talking big shit-eating grin, looked like the goddamn fucking moon in the sky, ready to crash into Termina. I'm like, 3 days is up, motherfucker, ka-ka-pow! When they announced Nintendo on their recent fucking Nintendo Direct were just going and dropping the big bomb that everybody was hoping for, and that was Majora's Mask is in fact going to be remastered and remade onto the Nintendo 3DS. So we can go and try to save the world of Termina on the good old parallel universe to Ocarina of Time, which was also remade on Nintendo 3DS and was absolutely fucking rad as shit, as was Star Fox, and most people always forget about Star Fox. Star Fox was amazing. All Nintendo 64 classics. As a matter of fact, fuck it. I'm a big fan of Majora's Mask. I don't actually get to talk about that a lot. I have both versions. Why? Because fuck it, that's why. But when the game came out, I liked it because it was darker in tone. As a matter of fact, I ended up getting this from Club Nintendo. It's the little soundtrack and shit. Because I like the music in the game too. But the game series in general, like, a lot of people always say that Ocarina of Time is, like, the best, a pinnacle for them. For me, personally, it's always been Link to the Past, but within, like, the top ranks, I definitely put Majora's Mask very fucking high on my list. The idea that this shit's getting remade makes me happy, because fans have been petitioning, pestering the living shit out of them, fucking tweeting them, going and hitting them up on every single amount of anything that they can. Just like, please make this happen. It would be the most amazing shit. Please, just fucking do it. Here's all my money. Throw all my fucking money at you. Just all day. It's raining. Just take my fucking cash. Take my moolah. Go and take the goddamn fucking cash and make this shit. Well, they listen. They're making it happen. And it's supposed to come out in spring of this upcoming year, which I'm absolutely fine with. But just seeing the trailer, like, the trailer was out of hand. Like, the music that they were using with it and shit, I was just like, dude, this stuff's pretty fucking awesome. But the one thing that I was looking for is to look at a lot of stuff within the game, because I played through the game multiple times, so it'd be easy to go and pick out, like, oh, they changed this, oh, they added that. And there's more details in, like, some of the background and some of the indoor scenes. They've added more items to certain areas just to, I don't know, jazz it up, I guess. Jazz it up. But then textures have been cleaned up, and a lot of the character models, because it was Nintendo 64, so a lot of the character models had a low polygon count. Which, you know, understandable, because it came out in, what, 2000? Some shit like that? So, for that, obviously, it's going to make sense. I mean, if you look at Ocarina of Time, they did that. So, like, Skull Kid, for example, they showed him, and he's all going fucking spastic like he normally is. But his model looks so much better. I'm just like, okay, this is fucking cool. Link naturally ended up looking a lot better, but we already knew how that was going to be because we already played Ocarina of Time on Nintendo 3DS. Now, they also showed, like, the one thing that I had seen, and I was like, that's fucking amazing, was the moon. The moon, which obviously is something that's always, like, hovering in the fucking sky with that big fucking rape face grin, just like, and you're just like, no, please don't crash down. But they went and changed that up. It's a lot more detailed, looks a lot nicer. There are some people like, oh, look the way that it looks. And we're just like, fuck you, man. This shit looks just fine. I think it looks amazing. Like, everything that I've been seeing, you know, it's gonna have more frames of animation, more than likely. It's gonna end up like being a lot smoother. I can imagine that, you know, the draw distance will be a lot nicer too. It's one of those things that the beefier hardware is definitely going to be nice for something like this, because a game like Majora's Mask in general was actually pushing the hardware of the Nintendo 64. Most people forget about that, but it really was. It was pushing the living shit out of it. And this is one of those things that it makes me happy, because the last time that we saw this in physical form was what, on GameCube? So we're finally getting this back, and god damn it, it'll be the 15th anniversary. I didn't even think about that, so, you know, technically this is actually a good time for it. So 15th anniversary, and fans will be able to go and pick it up again, instead of having to go and resort to things like picking up the GameCube version, which was kind of a bitch to find, going again to Nintendo 64 versions, or having to go and emulate, you know, all the usual suspects shit they had to go about. But now fans will be able to go and get it this way, and I'm hoping that they add in some extras. They didn't go and say anything in particular, like, oh, well, we're gonna add in, like, new dungeons, or new masks, or some shit like that. It was just, you know, here's the port of the game, and everything is gonna be cleaned up, and we're gonna be redoing some stuff. And I'll give Nintendo a lot of credit when they're doing these little remastered versions on the 3DS. Like, most people will take an HD remake of something and just be like, oh, well, I mean, fuck it, here it is. You know, we're just cleaning up a couple of things and putting it out. They actually do a good job because they're doing it from the ground up. I mean, if you need a really prime example, look at the Wind Waker on Wii U. That shit just... One thing that this put my nuts in a fucking vice. I'm just like, dude, you're killing me here. And I was just talking about the whole, you know, the fact that we got region lock thing, so this makes it even more of a pain in the ass. But in the PAL regions, there's gonna be a limited edition, and it looked fucking awesome. I'm looking, I'm like, wait, how the fuck aren't we getting this? Like that, dude, come on. And I understand Nintendo will want to release certain things in certain regions, but I mean, fans all over the world were asking for this shit, so I'm hoping that they'll be smart enough to maybe give us that same exact version or give us a different one. I have no fucking clue. Either way, I know diehard fans of the series will go and import the fuck out of that. They'll be like, day one, boom, bitch, and they go and pick that up too. So it's just one of those things that I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of people just going and like hitting up, you know, eBay UK and just like, order this shit, or they have friends there that'll go and ship it off to them. But I'm happy. That's like, I was one of those people that kept on saying Nintendo needs to do this, and it's true. Like they've needed to do it for a long time, just considering the fact that this is one of their best Legend of Zelda games, and I'm happy to see it come to fruition. Especially like as beautiful as it is, it's one of those things just. It honestly just made me happy. You know, like I said, it was like, it's like Christmas Day. Whenever you're hoping that you get something and then you see it happen. So this was just really fucking cool. So spring next year it'll be coming up. We'll get to go and see the fucking crazy ass mass salesman again. He'll have all that shit. I'm gonna see Fierce Deity Link. Oh my god, you have no idea. I'm just like, Fierce Deity Link! Ah! Like, oh my god, it's gonna be so fucking amazing. Fierce Deity Link, he's gonna look so fucking badass. That big fucking sword is cleaving. Oh my god, it's gonna be awesome. It needs to happen. Like, I need to see how fucking cool he's going to look. Like, his character model, you have no idea. Oh, it'd be fucking awesome. Anyway, so Legend of Zelda boner aside, just trying to get that shit out of the fucking way. It's just fucking swinging like Godzilla, knocking buildings down and shit. It's like a Megazord falling. Oh no, and fucking sparks shoot out the chest. I always like that on Power Rangers, shit amused me. Anyway, so, are you excited about this? If you have a 3DS, are you actually gonna pick it up? And if you don't, would this actually force you to want to go get a Nintendo 3DS? I have no clue. Either way, I'm fucking excited, as you can tell, because I'm just all like, oh man, big shit-eating grin, ah, so fucking happy, it's like the Joker, except for I didn't cut off the sides of my fucking face and stuff, but, you know, and I'm not like itchy to kill or anything, where I'm going and doing that, and then my jaw opens up all big. You have to see the movie to understand. There's some fucked up murder scenes in it. Anyway, so, this is AlphaomegaSin. As always, nerds, nerdettes, and gamers. Game the fuck on.